Um, Everything was interesting about this course. It's amazing how 4 days ago I knew nothing about charts, and here I am on the 4th day of the seminar, and I can use all these fancy words, Fibonacci, and and I actually know what they mean. So that was the most interesting part about the course. On the whole, I think every concept was interesting. I cannot just pinpoint and say only this was interesting or that was interesting, because all of it forms a picture. All of it forms part of the bigger picture. So I would say it's amazing that, in 4 days I can actually look at a chart, and, I can actually define all these terms, and I know what exactly they mean. So I'm very happy about that. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nail. The best thing about the course, well, everything was the best thing about the course, but the highlights of the course that I really enjoyed is, first of all, having a person like you to actually have the time to come and teach us. Definitely the trends, if they were like higher, lower, how to define the trend, if it's going higher or lower. I actually wrote some points over here. Defining the failure swing and categorizing your trades using the time frame, what time frames that you're looking at, because by far I think that's the most important thing. And of course, getting to know how to use moving averages, of course with the definition of the time frame. And the last but not least, the important one is the oscillators, and if the current market that you're looking at is the correct one, or to trade or not to trade.
It's a very cool course, actually. The way the course was conducted, like to prioritize the technical analysis, we started by knowing the trend, when there is a trend or there is a range trading. Then we went with oscillators, different oscillators, to have more clear about the direction of the trend when we have a trend. And we are waiting for the sexy part of the seminar, which is the entry points and exit points. And inshallah, we're gonna start doing 100 and more basis point trades.
Okay, thank you very much.
My name is Ahmed Sayah, and actually everything in this course was interesting. I like the moving averages, Fibonacci, and how the people think and how it really works on the technical analysis basics. And now I can see the charts much more clearer than before.
Good. All right. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Hamad Sajwani. I've been trading for 2 years. I've been trading G10FX for 2 years. I wasn't very sure about what I'm gonna learn at this course. You hear in the market, you hear that if someone has the holy grail, they don't share it with everybody. And being very skeptical about it, I went back to work every morning to test out and see if these things actually work, and they actually do. I know I've been told not to trade and to hold myself, but unfortunately the type of environment I'm in forces me to trade on a daily basis. What I found to be the most interesting thing about the course is I would say the entire thing, breaking things down to a very simplistic form. I remember kind of going back and checking out, trying to figure out what's stochastic, and getting these crazy formulas and charts and all of that, and nothing made sense to me. And now after 5 minutes, I'm like, oh, okay. This is easy. So that's something I really enjoyed about the course.
Cool. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Start?
Go.
My name is Talal Atil.
Excuse me.
For this course, it's like a dream, because I'm in the field from 1997, and I have been working in the back office, and this is the first time I sat in front of chart, and first time I can understand what for the 15 years. When I entered the room for trader, I said, what is what is this guy doing? Okay, so I'm very happy that I can, for the first time, can read the chart. All the things, it's amazing for me. Especially this is the first time I can read chart. Can know what the candle, what failure swing, all these things. It will be amazing for me.
Hi, my name is Ghassan. Actually, this course was a waking up call and cleaning myself from all of other garbages that is in the internet and on YouTube. When I entered the course, I was just like, yes, I know this, and I know everything that you are talking about. I'm eager to attend the second part because I want to learn more about this system. And it's the system coming from one who tested it a lot and proven to be correct.
Okay, thank you very much. Very
It's a
good.
very interesting course for me, especially it relates, this you have a system that not necessarily works 100%, but then you have the other part, which is money management and putting some at least stop loss and how do you manage your money. And the best part of it is relating it to the psychology of the buyers and the sellers when the trend is up or when you have a failure swing or this. So I think it makes more sense when you relate the technical analysis things to psychology of the people, how do they react to the market. So it's very interesting, and we look forward the second session for the money management, stop losses and others. Thank you very
Right,
much.
thanks a lot.
Okay, I'm Khalid. I think the most important thing I learned this week is not to cry every night, especially this week. I mean, this week, if you do the Dow, it's very hard not to cry every night. So really, and I mean, if I look at what I have been doing, it's like, I don't want to call it shooting in the dark because that's probably exactly what we're doing. So we would get lucky sometimes, and you think that you have a system. But of course, looking at the psychology and looking at knowing how much you go in and how much you go out, when you go in, when you go out, all of these decisions have actually not been made, at least on my side, on a proper method that I look forward to be able to apply after we go into the second phase of this. So it's really an important lesson for us to actually make sure that we understand what it is that we do before we do them, and we think that we're doing things right. So that's actually the most important, understanding what we're doing and
Why
making sure that we don't do it and then regret, because I mean 10 times regret and 1 time you make something good doesn't really average out very well.
Good.
So
Right, thanks
thank
a
you
lot.
very much.